All right, everyone. Let me fix this here. Microphone. We got to use this one for Zoom. We have YouTube coming in. Beautiful. Very nice. Welcome, everyone. We are back with another live stream. So first, I want to slow down the messaging rate on YouTube because we don't want people out of their cages. Got to get that done. Got to go over here, change some settings. All right. Zoom is running good. We got the YouTube also running good. Just got to take a look at the chat over here, buddy. Okay, perfect. So we got the audio running good as well. And let's get this chat out over here. Perfect. So this is 5:20 a.m. 5:20 a.m. coming closer towards your pre-New York session. Okay. All right, let's do this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play some music. Awesome. Let's take a look at gold. So this is the 4-hour time frame, and looking at gold now, I don't think we've had much volume at all. I mean, prices moved up after Asian Open coming into pre-London. We had a little bit of choppiness, and then at London Open, I think we just basically came down. So ideally, looking at the 1 hour, we're probably creating some sort of a support, right? Let's take a look at this right here. So we got a support formed around 20, 30, 40. And then at the same time, we have some sort of a resistance formed right up over here, right? So here's one thing. So whenever you're trying to kind of like, plot out your support resistance, there's one thing that you're going to see is that around 2034, 2035, you have this big wick here on the 30-minute time frame. Now, no, sorry, on the 1 hour time frame. So now you got to look at this on the 30-minute time frame and see what does that basically mean. So now going on the 30-minute time frame, we see that that's some sort of a market structure. So this now becomes our resistance right here. Okay. Now all what I'm looking at, Fraudia. Angie, Fraudia. Tera baap hoga Fraudia. Bro, you caught me at the wrong mood today. Anyway, so if I'm looking to see that price is going to break above 2032.60 to go up, which is the break of the high of the previous candle, this is, like 28 pips, 26 pips, but at the same time, you got a clean range to like 12, 13 pips. But after that, you got consolidation. So if I'm looking at this, I'm probably going to wait for price to break above 2035.50 or like 2036, right? That's what I would want to wait for. But if I'm looking at selling opportunity, I would want to see a break below 2030. And I think a break below 2030 would be good because then we can continue pushing down till 2027. Now, at the same time, if we do break below 2030, someone can say, oh, but Raja, what about this rejection here to the left-hand side? What about this rejection here to the left-hand side around 2027.50? The reason why this rejection, it could be overlooked is because if we do break below 2030, you have to kind of like, ballpark the time when it's going to break below this area. Now, we're running at 5:30 a.m. Eastern, which is pre-New York. We're slowly going to move into the volume pre-New York around, in like about 30 minutes to an hour. And if you do break below 2030, I would suppose that the volume from pre-New York should continue pushing price down. If we don't break below this area around pre-New York and we break this area around, let's say, New York Open, then we could kind of like, guesstimate that we can like New York Open can continue pushing this price down, right? So we gotta wait at this point. because from London Open till now, there has been no volume at all. Look at the 15-minute, right? Look how the candles are printing side by side. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles printing side by side doing fuck all. So you got to wait at this point now. News today. Yes, thank you for letting us know. We got news coming up today. Now, looking at pound yen, 4-hour time frame, we have been moving up, but it seems like we've reached the high on the the 4-hour time frame around 185.800. Now we're coming down. We're coming down towards some sort of a possible support rejection area, which is much more clear on the 30-minute time frame to the left hand side. You guys see this? Not really difficult to see, right? So we're coming down to the support, and at this point we have to wait. Now, you cannot sell at this point, and the reason why I would advise against selling is because then basically you're saying that we already have 1, 2, 3 30-minute candles. The new one is going to start in about 10 seconds. Then you're possibly saying that the fourth candle can continue pushing down, right? So we got to wait. There's news today. Inflation. Let's take a look. We got inflation today? We have interest rates today? I don't know. I don't think so. Even if we have... Yeah, there's CPI today, man. Like, I thought... We don't have... Yeah, CPI today. Maybe that's why gold is consolidating, because of CPI, right? Because we don't know where prices are going to go, because take a look right here. So CPI, they're expecting the number to increase by 0.1 right over here as well, and unemployment claims. So we'll see. We'll see how this affects price. But for now, we're just waiting. We are just waiting for now. I think waiting is going to be important. If you had to start back from zero again, but you have the same mindset and all that experience that you have now, what would you do as first, and how long it will take to get to the first million? Well, my first response is going to be, I guess we're never going to find out, because that's not the case at this point. But if I did have all this knowledge and all this information, I would probably go with a funded company or something. Funded company. Why are you upset today? I'm not. Gold playing with us since Asian session. That is correct. That is correct, my little friend. Market now is boring. That is also correct. Can we take sell on GJ based on 15-minute? That is incorrect. Yeah, incorrect. I wouldn't want to take a sell here, because the candles have already moved on the 30-minute. 1, 2, 3 candles. Now expecting the fourth candle to go. So just ask yourself, right? We've already moved. What's the probability that the fourth candle on pound yen will continue moving down? I would say there is a small probability, but there's a high probability we may reject. So for that reason, I'm probably going to stay away. But if, for example, we had some sort of a support formed here with a bullish candle, and we were breaking down like this, I would have taken the sell for price to continue pushing down. Will you trade CPI? No, I don't trade news. Only when I'm available, by the way. Would you open your own funded company in future? Maybe. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Please talk about trading psychology. 1 or 2 trades a day. 1 or 2 trades a day. That is it. That's all you need. That is all you need. Let's take a look at this history from January. So in January, so far, I am up 25K. Took 2 losses and then didn't trade. Oh, no, hold on. Yeah. This, and then didn't trade on the 8th. Withdrew $30 and needed some money. And now we're on the 11th. So I'm trading after quite some time back now. As the market relies on blend of retail and institutional influence, does the rise of the retail traders in virtual prop firm affect the long term? No. The rise of the funded traders does not affect the price of the market, because these funded traders, they are trading simulated funds, right? Demo. So that does not affect the market in any way when you trade demo. Because they're simulated funds. And I highly doubt if any prop firm is sending all those trades in liquidity. I highly doubt that. Okay, someone's drawing these yellow full stops and dots. Remove this. Kill them. Raja, which one thing we should master? Is it enough to trade? I'd say maybe master discipline. Master discipline and the ability to deal with losses. Like the other day, I took 2 losses. I gave my trade 2 chances. One sell right over here, second sell right over here on 50 lot. So I basically followed my rules. And even though price went down on that day, I just called it a day after that. I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to call it a day. I think this was right here. Yeah, right here. Come on. So right here, I took 2 losses. And later on, we formed support and we broke below this area and came down. But I didn't trade that because it wasn't my time to trade. So I got to be very, very disciplined to the time I trade. Right? Not every opportunity is going to be a time for you to trade. Like I know some guys, they will trade New York session and then they'll see that there's FOMC coming up and they'll start to roll up your sleeves to trade FOMC when you shouldn't be trading FOMC and you might lose. So that's where most of your losses are going to come from trading the time that you know you should not be trading. Overtrading is bad, correct. SMC versus SRC, don't know, don't care. Why you don't come live from last 2 days? We waited for you. Did I tell you to wait for me? Did I tell you to wait? No, bro. No, there was no announcements. I don't know why you were waiting for me. Don't wait for me, because time does not wait for nobody. Nobody. Does your broker provide service for UK clients? Yes. Please open Dominion Market Funding Company. I'm not sure. We need genuinity and prop firm of someone whom we can trust. Just for you, I will take this upon myself so that you can have a trustworthy funding company to trade on. Assalamu alaikum. This is Zach from India. Good content. Keep up the growth. Thank you. Why is your name not Zach, by the way? Altaf Ismail. Why you could not assume that gold is in a big consolidation area? Well, it's not a big consolidation area. It just depends from which lens do you see it. If I look at it from a weekly perspective, it may be in a big consolidation area. Holy shit, look at all these trades, guys. You see this? You see all these trades? Look at that. Right? That's crazy. Look at all these trades taken on gold. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Right? Started this in 2021 and still going. Still going. Maintaining the same account. Still going. Most people restart a demo account, let alone a live account. Anyway, looking at gold, what I just saw looking at gold in a daily time frame, you take a look at this, right? Take a look at this on gold. Now, if I remove all these analysis, look at this daily candle on gold, right? Now, take a look at the previous candle. So we had resistance, right? Right here, bearish. We had an indecision. We had another bearish candle. So look at the bodies. Look at this body right here. Big body. Big body means heavy bearish volume. Look at the next body. Next body is a small body, which means that the volume may be dying. Then look at the next body. This is a bigger body than the previous one, which is bearish now, which may seem like the bearish momentum may be coming back in. So if we think that the bearish momentum is coming back in gold, then maybe this daily candle is just creating a top wick. And during NY open or London close, we may go down. The recording from last 4-day course has disappeared from Slack. Last 4-day course had disappeared. It wasn't in Slack. It was in the database. Message Hassan. Yeah, I think you have him on Slack. I've been on stream for 3 years and Raja rants on Gulag still the same. Yep, still the same. People can't change, so my reaction can't change either. Yeah. What is your yearly average return percentage in Forex? I have no idea. Hello, I am Mohammed Rashid from Pakistan. Kindly provide link for full course of Forex trading. To be honest, you can start by going to babypips.com. If we think that this daily candle is just making a top wick to move down, then we need to take a look at the so if we think the daily candles are going to go down, then we need to see if there's any resistance on the small time frames, right? Looking at the 4 hour, we have a resistance. Looking at the 1 hour, we definitely have a resistance right here. Looking at the 30-minute, definitely kind of like the same analysis we did. And this is a support, yeah. So if we break below support, I think we can go down. You thought about creating AI-driven predict using concepts? No, I haven't. Like, people have approached me with those ideas, but I haven't really entertained those ideas because I haven't really seen any AIs or bots making crazy returns or something like that. So I haven't really, entertained that idea. What do you suggest about small account traders? Well, you gotta let me know what a small account is. Bro, I blown 2K just today on my first funded account. Wow. Why are you going to your funded account? Start a live account, prove to yourself you're profitable, and then go with the funded account. BTC ETF approved. Yay, man. You're getting happy as if you won a lottery or something. Do you trade with 15-minute candles? Yes. I am Rahmatullah from Orakzai. Please, sir, come live in 1 month, one time. I am live now. What's your thoughts on BTC? I don't know and I don't care, to be honest. They did some ETF thing and that's it. But what I did learn is about BTC halving, like when they halve the BTC. That's something I learned recently. Make a platform where retailer can copy profitable trader after fee, fully automatic. We do have a platform like that. That platform we do have on Dominion Markets, and we have a lot of profitable traders on Dominion Markets. So if we scroll down over here, that section of leaderboard is not on the homepage anymore. I wonder what happened. Phil, do we know what happened to that? No. Yeah. So anyway, there was supposed to be a section here which was here before, but it's not here now. Okay, so I'm going to sign in and I'm going to show you our copy trading. You click on copy trading, you go to leaderboard, and from here, you can take a look at, profitability. Let's say the last 7 days returns, right? Oh, this guy blue accounts. Okay, no problem. 7 days returns. Why are all these returns negative? Hold on. What's happening over here? Okay. We do have profitable traders. One sec. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right. Right. 190%, 190% all time, less than a year, 100%, 102%, 86%, 87, 69, more than 7 days, 60 days, 71%. So you can track all these progresses. And then you also got something what we call the score. So if we take a look at the score, you can see on the score, oh, this is the other way around. We got to take a look at in a descending order. Yeah, so we got some scores over here. 24 followers, 18% so far. Yeah, I don't know what happened over here. But our leaderboard is where you can find profitable traders, just looking at all time, and these guys are still active. Couldn't deal with one loss and just kept on. Yeah, that's where discipline comes in. So Zess over here, he or she, I don't know, or lost 2K, couldn't deal with one loss and just kept on stacking losses. So we got to fix that. And the way you fix it is when you take one loss, you give your trade another chance, and then that's it. You take a second loss, you call it a day. Look, I called it a day after this. On the 8th, I called it a day. I withdrew $30, and then that's it. And now I'm back here today. If a bearish candle closes in 1 hour of gold and there's enough space, is it possible to sell? Yes. Yeah. But we need some more context, to be honest. What's your passive income businesses? A lot of them. Property, we got MagicKeys, we got MT5 Simulator. Mostly it's property at this point. Where do you think the industry is heading for us US clients? Too much restrictions? Yeah, man. Like the US is it's incredibly strict now when it comes towards, allowing people to make money in the markets or allowing them to trade or like anything that there is, it's getting tougher. You called it a day, even though tough move and else was still right. I was just unlucky. Yeah, exactly. Was just unlucky timing, but we also managed risks. So that's the plus point. Bro, you are a great man. I want to be someone like you one day. Not just money, but discipline, humor, everything. Thanks for being great, man. Love your podcast and your ideas. Thank you, Ben. I really appreciate it. I think if you can be just you, then there's no one else like you. You're going to be unique if you are just you. Like fabricated personalities online, you can tell it from a mile away. You can hear from a mile away that this guy is not like this, So I am just me on the streams. Yeah. Next US president has to remove the Dodd-Frank Act for US traders to be, the Dodd-Frank Act. They got this some fucking Dodd-Frank Act for the US traders, which is why all you guys in the US traders are struggling. Wow, take a look at this. Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform Consumer Protection legislation was passed by the U.S. Response to financial industry behavior that led to the financial crisis. This is it just took one crisis to do this. It's a 848 pages long thing. Yeah, so this is basically to protect the retards that come into trading thinking they'll make a lot of money. In simple terms, that's all what it is. Can you talk about the issue with the prop firm? No, I can't. Already gave my ideas on Twitter, and it's yeah. Can you explain more about the support resistance of major and minor? Yeah, so basically, this is a support area on a 30-minute time frame, and that's it. This is a resistance area on 30-minute time frame. So you just gotta adjust these zones as you move along time frames. If you move from the 4 hour to 1 hour to 30-minute and whatnot, whatnot. How did you feel when you found your edge? I was like, aha, I think I'm onto something. And then I tried it again, and then I lost. And then I said, maybe not quite yet. And then I kept trying, and then the ahas were more than oh no. So when the ahas are more than the oh no's, then that means that you're onto something. Because your ratio of ahas, they keep increasing, which means your ratio of winning trades, they keep increasing. Love from Pakistan, thank you. What leverage is good? 100 to 1. Made 5K in a week, learning from you. Soon gonna be neighbors in Dubai. Yes, let's go. Let's go. When the registration is open for your course, maybe soon. Maybe very soon. All right. Take a look at pound yen over here. Nothing. Is it temporary, the ban of US clients in Dominion markets? No, it's permanent. It's permanent. Basically, this Dodd-Frank Act made us do that. You still work with Funded Frontier? I don't work with any funding company. We just provide them technology. Where is the perfect entry for today? Can you explain? Brother, how can I explain a perfect entry that's not here yet? But let me draw this out for you. Let me draw this out for you over here. So the perfect entry would be if a candle can close like this and then take a sell on the next candle for it to continue pushing down to this area. This would be the perfect entry. This one right here. This is something I want to see. Sign. I saw the sign. Is MT5 Simulator new software? Yes, it's a new software. You can YouTube MT5 Simulator. Show us your MT5 template. No. How today's news can affect gold. Either gold is going to go up or it's going to go down. We don't know. We shall see. I like the way you respond to all these questions. The humor. Thank you. Thank you. I'm stuck at break-even stage. Give some advice. Break-even stage is a stage where most of the people get stuck in. And the best way to get out of this break-even stage is to focus on reducing your loss. That's what you want to do. Trading Dominion is halal. I don't know if you asked the right question or not. High volume time made me pass a 400K account. Thanks to you. Kept losses small. Amazing. I wish to meet you in person, but I know it will never happen. Hey, never say never, brother. Never say never. I used to think that I will never see Johnny Depp in person, but then there was one time I saw him in person. You know? So, things can change. Things can change. Johnny Depp. What's this? Earth is my throne. What am I supposed to do with this TikTok? What's this TikTok? That was irrelevant. A little bit. Are you wearing your AP? No. I'm wearing the regular one. The regular one. Is Nasdaq trading halal? Sure. Veer ki hal chal. Very good. Do you know prime market capital? Yes. Should we trade gold in NY? Yes. What about GJ, boss? Boss, GJ is at support. So let me put some writing over here. Potential sells below 185 to 185 270. That's something you should be looking at over here. By the way, listen. Oh, what's this? I have met Raja. He is real. Thank you. So, man. Anyway, forget about it. Can you say you're profitable if profitable 2 months? Yes. I think you're profitable if you're consistently withdrawing profits. Then you're profitable. You know, if you can get in the habit of withdrawing money, then you're profitable. Like, look, I withdrew $30. My first withdrawal of 2024 is $30. $30, so that it's real. To me, it feels real. Yeah. Stream until CPI? No. Have you been in South Africa? No. When can we take a buy entry on gold? Buy entry on gold? Oh, okay. You want some hand holding? Let me give you some hand holding. So this is the hand holding I'd want to do on gold. Potential buys above, I'd say like 20, 35, 60. 20, 35, 60. Right? Looks good. And then potential sells below 20, 30, 20. Yeah, let's do that. 20, 30, 20. When is CPI today in UAE time zone? Mr. Omer Khan, why don't you go to this website called google.com, do the Googling, and then what is 8:30 a.m. in Dubai? Let's say Dubai, right? Because maybe I'm a retard and I don't know what it is. 8:30 a.m. in Dubai. Oh, wow, look at that. 5:30 p.m. even gives you the date. Holy shit. Wow. That is crazy. I got the exact answer. My God. My God. Hey, listen, if this is difficult for you to kind of like, analyze the time in different parts of the world, even in this day and age, where you have a smartphone and the smartphones have made you dumb, maybe stop trading. Maybe just stop trading, because trading is way difficult, way more complicated than looking at a time. Trust me, very difficult. Do you have plans for boot camp? Yes. Can I get on-screen magic keys when I've bought the normal one, or do we need to buy that separately? If you have the physical one, then you can get the on-screen one. I can't. If Raja wouldn't be a trader, he would be handling retards in kindergarten. I'd probably get a bunch of complaints every day. How can I send you something for the Gulag to see if it's a trading plan? How about 1% compounding? Yeah, sure. Send it over. How to set stop loss in super volatile time? You don't put a stop loss in super volatile time, because your stop loss, it may be like, taken out. So RT, what you can do is you can upload the file to Google Drive and privately send me the link here in Zoom. Any meetup in Pakistan in the future? No. Before trading, what's your job? Before trading, I used to sell hot water tanks and filters door to door. Any plan of implementing PayPal withdrawals in Dominion? No, sir. Do volume and market change? And I've noticed volume comes in different sessions. Yes, volume does come in different sessions. And we have an article here on Dominion markets for that, just for that. So we go to best times to trade, right? So you go to best times to trade. Let me copy this link here for you. And this is the ideal times to trade when there's volume in the market. You got pre-Asian, Asian Open. And by the way, I wrote this. So you can be guaranteed that this is the same information I go off of. I wrote each and every word of this. Best times to trade, and then you got pairs to trade, what pairs to trade in which sessions. I wrote all this. So this is some solid information. I normally charge like a few thousands and thousands of dollars for that information, but I decided it should be free for everyone, right? So now you go to dominionmarkets.com and you go to best time to trade. You would do well in South Africa. Yes, my friend, we have now payments for South Africa, mobile and bank payments Africa. So we're still waiting over here now. So now we gotta wait. Did you have a funded account? No. I'm new and I don't know you. Is there some proof to know that you are skilled, Master Raja? You want proof to know that if I am skilled, Master Raja? Let me know this, right? So when you were born and your mom was there taking care of you, did you look at her and say, hey, mom, do you have proof you've done this before? Huh? No. All right, let's take a look at pound yen over here. Pound yen, we're waiting for the 30-minute candle to close. Now we gotta wait. Now we have to wait, because take a look at this, right? Look, we had candles that rejected this price. This 30-minute candle is about to close in 7 minutes, and we are rejecting this area. So the sell is not possible. No, sell is not possible. We're moving into pre-New York, which is a volume time. So I think it's going to be better to maybe wait to see if you can get a 30-minute candle closing like this. Because if you can see a candle closing like this, you better believe it, man. This is going to mean that there's a possibility with volume, we can continue to push up. So we got to see that fucking candle form right over here. Bullish. This is a mean support form, right? So this is going to be our confirmation right here. This is going to be our confirmation. So we got to wait for this one. So we gotta wait before you commit to another loss. But you wouldn't take a buy there? No, I'm waiting. Any sign of implementing PayPal? No. You are going to stream daily? I am today, yeah. So you know the market is going in your favor, but why do you take a small stop loss? Well, most times you know that the market is going to go in your favor, but also at the same time, there's a small probability when it can't go in your favor. So when there's this looming small probability, you just have a stop loss at a logical position. If you get stopped out, you get stopped out. That's totally fine. There's nothing you can do about it. But then if market goes in your favor, then there's a strategy called how to give your trade a second chance, right? And if you do lose on that second chance, then there's another strategy I'm developing, how to give your trade a third chance. A third chance, right? So yeah, but the only way you can give these chances is if you are actively managing risk. You are running a broker. No, I'm not running a broker. I'm overseeing operations. We have a team who runs the brokerage. Do you make local business in Pakistan, or all your businesses is international? For now, all my businesses are international. Hi, Raja. In Qatar, withdrawing large amount of money is now allowed, so I can go another country to withdraw. For example, UAE or KSA to just withdraw money. And what is the solution? Bro, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to do, but just do things within the confines of the law. I don't know why you're talking about moving money in Qatar and then talking about UAE or Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I don't know. I have no idea. No clue. I'm changing my strategy again and again. What should I do? Just stick to one strategy. Stick to one strategy. When you get married, you don't go around changing wives every day, right? You just stick to one and you just deal with it. So just deal with, just have one strategy and then just deal with it. Yo, these guys are saying they will let me know about the monitor after 5. After 5. Raja, why don't you move back to Pakistan? It's a beautiful country. Yeah, the country is beautiful, but the people running that country is not so much. This 30-minute gold candle that closed, does it indicate the end of the upward pressure? 30-minute gold candle, upward pressure? Yes. Yeah, that's correct. That is correct. Because if you look at the bodies of the candles, the way they're forming, look at the body right here, right? Small body, bigger body, volume increasing, bigger body, volume increasing. Now you got a smaller body, volume decreasing, right? So you got to wait now. So you got to wait. And then you can ask yourself a question, why don't we have volume at this time? Because maybe we're waiting for CPI. Raja, you are such a blessing here in Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I was thinking at your podcast and note that you are now debt last time. May I know how you got yourself out of funds to fund your account to scale it up? The way I got out of debt was to create payment plans with my debtors. That's what I did. And I worked my balls off. Seriously, I worked my balls off to pay that debt. For a year and a half, I paid my debt off. In a year and a half. All I had money to do was to pay rent and some expenses. That's it. Everything else would go to my debtors every month for a year and a half. So once you realize what you can accomplish when your back is against the wall, then you realize, man, fuck, for a year and a half, I was paying like 15,000 a month just to these debtors for a year and a half. I did over like maybe I paid them around $500,000 in a year and a half, and I didn't know how I could do it. But then I realized that, okay, if I can do this for someone else, imagine what I can do for myself. And that momentum never stopped. So basically, I was at 0, and then from 0, I just went up, came down, back to 0, and then went up again. But anyway, if you're consistent and focused on one thing, it's impossible that you don't see any growth. It's impossible. Why did you made a debt? Bad financial decisions. Did your family change towards you when you started making money? Yes. They all started to hate me. No one loves me anymore. That's why I got married now. And it's just, yeah, just so I can find people to love me now. Yeah, thank you, Phil. Like, making money is a very dangerous thing, man. People start hating you all the time. GJ is running. That's totally fine. Totally, totally. Oh, wow. It is actually running over here. Yeah, that's okay. Wasn't focused on GJ. Oh, wow. Look at this. Let me show you guys. Look at this. See this? Car dealership. They gave me the, the car frame that I bought. I bought this G Wagon and they gave me this. And then I sold it. What happened with the G Wagon and the Porsche? What happened with them? Replaced the Porsche with the SVR and then replaced the G Wagon with the Range Rover. Sent you in privately, bro. Send me in Zoom. Send me. Oh, yeah. Okay, I found it. Oh, it's Microsoft. I can't log into Microsoft now. Will it let me log in? I don't even remember the password. Oh, it's logging in. It's doing something. What's this? What's this? Monthly gain. So can I show it to people? You want me to show this to the gulag? No? Yeah, no? Yeah, no? No answer? Okay, I'll show it. All right. So, $6,000, and for the full month, you make $1,000. So weekly you make $250, daily you make $50. I think making $50 on a $6,000 account, it's easy, right? Or making $250 on a $6,000 account is easy. It's very easy, right? Very, very easy. So then you can compound this account all the way. So let's say you're at fucking 2024, right? 2024 January, and you got 12,000 pounds or $12,000, making $500 a week on a $12,000 account. It's easy, super easy. So if you look at it this way, from 2024 till 2026 January, you can turn it into $1 million. From 12,000 pounds, you can turn it into $1 million. All compounded growth. Compounded growth. You gotta trust it. A lot of people, what they do is they'll do well, like the first 2 weeks, they'll follow the plan, they'll follow the idea, they'll do it for 2 weeks. Then the third week, the first day of the third week, everything just goes out the window and they fuck it all up. That's what happens to majority of the traders, and it's a very, very sad reality, man. Trust me, it's a very sad reality. Been watching ICT month 2 core concepts. Month 2 core concept. The only I'm not going to get into that. Come to India, fastest growing economy. India won't let me in. India's going to look at my passport and they'll see Canada, the way Pakistan, 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 the way Pakistan. They'll say, yeah, buddy, no, you're not welcome here. What the fuck you've been doing in Pakistan? Yeah, it's difficult to get to India. 20% is not realistic for everyone. All right, I got to take this call. Hello. Okay, so just had a call with the market maker, and we were just laughing about the fact how people are losing right now because there's no volume, right? So, Raja, you are looking weak today. No, bro. Just don't want to flex enough. I'm not weak. I am not weak. Can you give some advice on how to get out of a 8% drawdown? Just look at your losses and look to see how you could have reduced your risk on a specific loss. That's it. I love your simplistic approach. Thank you. Imagine saying it's a sad, sad reality when you benefit behind those. Imagine you saying it's a sad reality when you benefit behind those people who lose. I ain't hating. Just thought it was funny showing sympathy towards the problem you participate on. Why are you crying, man? If you're crying, just stop trading. Just stop it. Stop. No need to continue trading if you think just stop trading. No one's forcing you to trade. No one's forcing you to deposit money. No one's forcing you to do any fucking thing. Man, these days your mom can't even force you to go clean the toilet. Or those things. So anything you do, any consequence, whether positive or negative, that happens to you, that is your own fault. We are all adults here. We're all grown men and women. Just take some responsibility. Not crying, just a hypocrite move. You don't understand. You do not understand. MagicKeys does not work on ACT Trader platform. That's correct. Trust me, I used to cry like you too back in the day. I used to tell guys this and this and that, but then I took control of my own life and look where I am. I am in an office. That's where I am now. Any discount on courses? I don't even have a course open yet. So yeah, just waiting over here now. That's it. Just waiting. Dominion markets legal in India. Can we transfer funds via UPI India? Yes. Yes. You can. What would you do better as a new beginner? To be honest, I'm going to release a video on that. How would I do better as a beginner? Anything new you are buying these days? Yes, I am buying something. I am buying this. I'm buying this. I want to get this, but we don't have enough space, so we're going to settle with the 65-inch. Oh, they have many in the warehouse. Yeah. I'm buying this. Super, super excited. You guys have no idea how excited I am for this. They always try to sell me the warranty, and I always say I don't need any warranty. Living on the edge. Is Dominion possible to trade on C Trader? Yes. Is Dominion market legal in India? Dominion markets is legal in India. By the way, the license we have, that license allows us to provide a lot of services worldwide. Yeah, the license we have. Please check out your USD. Please send a chart so we can take a look at that together. Can you explain the logistics of money moving from account to your account? What? From the markets to your account? How does the money move from the markets to your account? You just initiate a withdrawal, and that's how it's done. Is Dominion markets available in Poland? Yes. Josefa Khan. You have to learn the reverse worm guard. Phil, you know what he's talking about? Reverse worm guard is shit? Huh? Oh. Yeah, I got a black belt sitting next to me, and he said it's shit. So I'll go with that. Just a random question. You have your own choice not to answer it. Do you think people will remember anything you build after you pass away? No, man. Like, people won't even give a fuck if I was alive or not. Do you know when the Queen died? When the Queen passed away, it's a big deal. Like, it's been almost a year and a half since she passed away. How many times have you remembered her since she passed away? The biggest monarch of the world. How many times did you remember the Queen? I didn't remember her once when she passed away. So no matter how big you think you are or how famous you think you are, after you're gone, that's it. You speak Spanish, bro? Saludos. Comprende español. Where is your office in Dubai? In Dubai. In Business Bay. Forex market भारत में लीगल नहीं है. RBI की न्यूज़ देखो. मेरे उस पे चढ़े जी ये RBI. किन कामों में पड़ गए हैं जी? भाईजान. How not to get stuck on fake out. The fake outs are there to basically fake you out. You can't dodge a fake out. You know, but what you can do is you can manage your risk in fake outs. Yeah. Did you come to Nepal? No. Love to see what you did back in summer by providing food and water to the less fortunate in Dubai. Can we expect to see more of these types of videos in future? Greetings from Austria. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you so much. Bro, just kidding. Big fan. Thank you, Zefa. Thank you. Why are you not trading UJ? Because I don't trade UJ. Where does the money go after retail trader deposits his money to his brokerage account? So when you deposit funds to a brokerage account, those funds go in a segregated account, right? Then a match of those funds is sent to liquidity when you place trades. So if you lose money on liquidity, those funds are debited from your account. But if you make money on liquidity, then those funds are withdrawn from the LP and it comes into the segregated accounts, which is when you see your account goes up a little bit. You know, so all that is done in the back end, which you don't see. So that's how the logistics of the funds they work in a nutshell. You know, like to like really dumb it down. Have you been to Philippines? No. Is Netherlands exempt from taxes on CFDs? Bro, how the fuck should I know if Netherlands is exempt on taxes on CFDs? How would I know? I can't even pinpoint Netherlands on a map. Like, I know the ballpark area where Netherlands is going to be, but I can't. Like, come on, man. I thought all you Netherlands were smart over there. What do you guys call over there? Netherlanders? What are Netherlanders called? Dutch. Yeah, I thought you Dutch were smart. Netherlanders. Sorry. So sorry. I honestly didn't know. Now I know. I thought Hungary were Dutch, but I think it's a whole collective of countries. You need to come here just for the laws. Trading can be lonely. Yeah, trading is very lonely. I lost 4% in my account and now I'm afraid to trading. Stop trading. If you lost 4% and you are afraid to take a trade, come back on Monday. Trust me. Just come back on Monday. How many pairs do you trade? 2. Raja, bro, funded. How funded? My paying account money is everything simulated. I don't know. You got to ask them. You got to take that up with them. Netherlanders are accurate. That's how we say it in Dutch. Oh, okay. Near. Neerlanders. Neerlanders. Okay. Are you waiting for CPI? No. How do I join your mentorship? It's going to be open maybe in February. I don't know. February, maybe. What's this huge 65-inch TV for? This is a interactive TV made by Samsung, one of the best in the industry. Samsung. Can I use Dominion markets in my Pakistan passport? Sure. Do you think signals groups are good? Yes and no, you know? Yes and no. So gold, I know nothing's happening at this point, so I'm just waiting here now. What can you do? Yeah, so still got some time over here. I'm going to be right back. All right, welcome back. Welcome back, Raja Banks. So, still nothing. Pound yen, we came back in the range and still nothing. Nothing at all happened. Sorry, bro. I somehow missed it. So, can you tell me how many days we are having webinars and which time? Around 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Around 4 a.m. Eastern onwards for about an hour and a half or something. Gold now at a 4-hour resistance. Can we expect to start falling from here? The thing is, gold is at a 4-hour resistance. You're correct. It's at a 4-hour resistance. But if you think that price are going to reject from there, we need some confirmations on a small time frame, right? Because on a 4-hour, we are at resistance, 1-hour time frame, we're at this rejection area. So we need some confirmations for sells. Trust me. Based on a daily, I'm anticipating the daily candle to move down, right? So if I'm anticipating the daily candle to move down, I'm looking for some sort of a bearish confirmation on the 1-hour time frame, 30-minute time frame, something like that. But if we don't get that, and if we break above, let's say 2035, 60, then there's a possibility we can continue up to retest this area around 2040, right? So 2040 can be a target for buyers, 2040. How to manage emotions? Myself, I take an entry and put stop loss, then I take again and again and put into it. Yeah, just so when you take an entry and put stop loss, just leave it at that. That's it. Let us know about fair value gap. I have no idea what that is. FVG, no idea. Can you name the drawing tool rectangle? Can I use Visa from Norway in your broker? Sure. I've been watching EU, was waiting to buy from a zone that I wanted to buy from, but I just failed to execute it. You failed to execute it? So that's basically, it's not like you were afraid. It's more like you lacked the confidence to execute, right? Being afraid and lacking confidence are two different things. So if you lack confidence, you got to build that confidence, right? And the best way to build confidence in executing trades is to maybe execute with 0.01 or 0.1, 0.5, whatever, with a small lot size. And that's how you build confidence over time. It's not like from day one you're going to be able to start smashing one lots. It'll have to be slowly. How much money in is your course? I don't know. We've sold it anywhere from 400, 500 to 2,500, but yeah, not it's not even out there yet, for you to. Do you have slippage in broker system? Yes, slippage happens when there's news. You always have slippage. If GJ closes bearish, could we take sells? No. Sells below 185, 270. Because ask yourself this, right? Ask yourself this. You selling over here and having a support 20 pips away, is that a better selling opportunity, or you selling below 185, 250 and having range till 44 pips? Which is better? Within this range or below this range? If your answer is below this range, congratulations, you know what to wait for. If your answer is in the range, then you should not trade. Congratulations for paying your electricity bill. Yes. Oh, wow. So for the continent of Africa, we have a lot of payment methods. Orange Money, MTN, Move Money, Free Money, E-Money, MTN, M-Pesa for Kenya. We have M-Pesa for Kenya. For Cameroon, MTN, Orange Money, E-Money, Vodafone. For Ghana, M-Pesa, MTN, Airtel, Tigo. For Ghana. Wow, man. We have a lot of options there now. Pretty sick. Man, having this boom mic arm, this is the best investment I made this year. This one, the monitor I have, and the new TV we're getting. Best investments of 2024. There was another very good investment I made in 2024 the other day. I don't know. Yeah, so we'll have to wait. A lot of waiting. At this point, can a 30-minute bearish candle be our confirmation to sell on what? GJ? On pound yen? Gold? No. Below this area, I'd like to sell. If you go back to early days in trading and it was 2024, what other online business would you start which requires minimal investment? 2024 online business. 2024 online business. What I would start, I would make YouTube videos on current online businesses that make money, right? For example, any small brand that you see that's doing well, I would make a video on that, and then I would do a case study that, for example, I bought X amount of products from here, and then I did X amount of products from here, and then I create a website and then do all the logistics and how much I would sell for, how much like how I would market it on social media, how I would leverage it on, like, with influencers, and, like, how I would get my first sale, and then how I would get my first $10,000 a month, how I would get my first, a million a year. So I make video series on that, and once I make video series on that, then I would try to funnel all the viewers into a business consultancy course. That's what I would do. Yeah. I think if I lose everything, that's something that I would do. Because it's online and people want to make money online. They want to know what to sell to make money online, but there are different tiers, right? So tier above that is how to sell online. That's what they want to know, right? And education is the #1 profitable business in the world. Education. You look at schools, elementary schools, colleges, universities, online courses, webinars, like, all these masterminds. This is all money-making systems, right? Education will never, ever, ever go out of business. Never. Second is sales. Sales, yeah, exactly. So if you can get a great sales team selling a great education product, man, you are going to make money. What's this over here? We have a chart. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. You got this trade. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I think at this point you should maybe secure profits and let the rest run. But yeah, that's very nice. Good to see someone had the balls to take that trade. Beautiful. It was actually a very good trade. Closed 80%. Amazing. What's your bias on gold? I don't know. Looking for buys above 2035.60 and looking for sells below 2030. How much should you be making to live comfortably in Dubai? Depends, man. Like, we got guys living comfortably making 5,000 dirhams, and we got guys still struggling making 100,000 dirhams. So it's all up to you. Like, you can buy a shawarma for 2 dirhams, or you can buy a shawarma for 60 dirhams. Dirhams. Any update about dominion funding? No. What investments are good for passive income from my profits? Investing in yourself. You got to invest in yourself, right? Read books, go to seminars, go to self-development seminars, like, take those courses. They really help you. You know, because when you take those courses, sometimes it may switch a light in your mind which never got switched on before, and you're like, oh shit, okay, like, you know, maybe I can do this, or maybe I can do certain things in a certain way. So yeah, it's a constant it's constant learning, to be honest. All right. So yeah, just waiting here now. Nothing happening. MagicKeys is a great product. Could you give us a story behind the idea came together and the execution? You know, to be honest, I'm gonna do a video on that because I got my partner here now in the office. Any plans for opening a prop firm company? I don't know. Maybe. Can you show us a plus setup? A plus setup needs to appear to do that, you know? Yeah. How can I develop a strong mindset like you? Be very stoic, right? Like, be very stoic. Understand that there are certain things that you cannot control and there are certain things that you can control. You know, so I only focus on the things that I can control. You know, if I take a losing trade, I can't control that. You know, I can't control where the market's going to go. And some people say, like, you know, oh, Raja lost another trade. That's fine. But what I can control the risk, or I can control what amount am I going to lose. You know, so that's something I can control, and I always control that. I can't control where price is going to go, though. So, yeah. Don't trade on news day if you're a beginner. That's correct. We got news coming in about an hour and a half. But I won't be here to see those news events. All right, let's take a look at this. Okay, look at that. Looking for a sell over here, right? Very nice. Very nice. We'll have to see how well this plays out. That sell. Why market is slow today? Because we got CPI coming up. Stuck between indicators or price action, just remove indicators. Removing indicators and getting used to just clean price action, it's a big deal, you know, Tobias. It's a big deal. It's a big change, to say the least. What do you think about FTMO ban US clients? You know, it was supposed to happen. It was bound to happen. I mean, you look at like, there are a lot of regulations coming into place around the prop firms. Like, prop firms are taking a lot of heat. There was MFF that happened, and now I guess FTMO got a letter from the SEC or to stop taking on US clients. I think that's what happened. And I think what's going to happen now, because here's the thing, right? So whenever a letter is sent to some organization or institution, the people sending the letter, especially the government, they do their due diligence. You know, they look at everything and then they take a step, because the last thing they want is to look stupid, right? So they did all their research. They looked at the list and they're like, okay, the most visited website for prop firm, MFF, perfect. Next on the list, FTMO. Who's next on the list? TFT, right? And once they take a look at these prop firms, you know, you got TFT, you got MyForex funds, and this, like, whatever, right? They start to look at that. Okay, who owns these companies? Who is the real owner of this company? If the company owner is in the US, then they'll come after them. But if the owner of the company is not in the US, then they'll just send a letter to the compliance team to stop taking US clients. So that's what I feel like is going to happen. All right. Seems like the camera is done. So we got news in about an hour and a half, but I'm gonna have to leave in 5 minutes. What's this? The 1 hour candle moved to the upper wick in the first minutes of the opening. Can we expect a bearish close on gold? See, the thing is, there is news coming up, and the news is basically going to dictate the direction of gold. So we'll have to wait for that, right? Because if once we don't know where the direction of gold is going to be, it's very difficult to kind of like, identify where price is going to move. So we'll have to wait. You just have to wait. Because this range now between 2030 and 2035 is like a 50 pip range, but it's also a choppy range, right? It's not a tradable range. So what you want to look for is a range above, 2035. You can take a look at this wick with volume and momentum. Wicks get filled, right? So if we do move up, I think 2040 is going to be the price where price may move, or if we break below 2030, ideally we could move towards 2023 ideally. So we'll have to wait. Still got about 4 minutes left for the 15-minute candle to close. Some people are taking sells over here, which I would not recommend because we don't have a bearish candle closing. So that's basically one rule I go off of, right? And that one rule is like, if you're taking a sell, at least have a candle closing in your direction. And that's one mistake that I used to make, time and time over and over again. So I had to fix that. And the way to fix that was to literally just wait for a candle to close in your direction. Take a look over here. So yeah, just just gotta wait, and that's it. Just been waiting all day, to be honest. Okay. What are your thoughts upon trading a demo account? I would say maybe start with a live account. Okay. So, so what I was saying is that we are coming into a consolidation area, and even though we printed a heavy bearish candle, the selling here wouldn't be ideal because we're coming into consolidation area. So, like, we'll have to wait for the news in an hour and 15 minutes. But with that said, I will have to leave now. I'm not going to be trading news. Hopefully, we're going to see you guys tomorrow. So take care, everyone. Be safe. Just wait. That's it. Be safe and just wait. Take care, everyone. We're probably going to see you tomorrow. Adios. Adios.